Hello, this is Viraga, and welcome back to Factorio Multiplayer with Evil Intent. How's it going,
Hello.
man?
Good.
Oh my, okay, so we're finally getting rogue. Started logistics systems. Basically, what you guys have missed is us standing here feeding these two assembly machines and pocket crafting anything that they can't get.
Yeah.
So, you did not miss much.
No.
Also, for some reason, our number 4, like right here, should be 49 electric engine units. It disappears. It doesn't show it. It's actually there. It's just not showing it. Something about this latest update. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Also, we're missing objects for construction. Construction robots actually don't have anything to do.
Yeah, the
So,
concrete producer can't keep up with the demand.
let's give them something to do. They can pave this whole area with brick. That I do know we have plenty of.
Okay.
Oops, didn't mean to put down any brick. I want to let them do it. Keep doing that. Oh well, they'll bring you more brick.
Yeah.
See, look, there they come. Alright, how are we doing here? That must be 4D, because it's showing just 1. Let's see if it rolls over to 39. No, it rolled, oh, it's 44. So now it's 43. So weird. It's also weird that it doesn't seem to be outputting sometimes. I don't know. I think sometimes our stuff is just disappearing. No, maybe not. All right, so we got this little system here kind of set up. I think he'll put those out onto a belt. Oh, you got the top ones linked in. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, all right, what is high tech waiting on? It is waiting on copper coil. Holy crap. Okay, I need a coil machine. Alright, which directions which? Make copper coil and do so from all of that iron. Or copper. Why would you make copper coil out of iron? I'm tired I Love the little robots.
Yeah.
Doing here. Let's get more speed modules going, because even if we don't use them in the high tech, still use them. And those high tech packs use a lot of copper.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Beacon Research?
Effect transmission is next to fuel reprocessing.
So as soon as logistics system is done and we can switch this crap over to requester chests, then this will be Much better. Of course, then I have to go through and redo all of the, smelting. And beacons are a 3x3 entity. So I'm going to save room for beacons. And basically, folks, we're getting to the point where once we have enough logistics drones, we have to tear out the entire factory or abandon it.
Yeah.
Fly, robots, fly, go. Where the hell are they going?
I don't know.
What is over here? Oh, there must be work over here. That's what it is. I figured they would have gone and charged at the nearest station first. Guess not. And even with these speed modules, these things are really slow. So close. We have literally one place that's working on it. Oh, you must have them on request. That's what's happening.
Yes, I have them all on request, so...
Okay. Well, I think science is the center that's going to need the first overhaul. Oh, thank gosh, we have access to that. Okay, let's get the beacon research going. No. Let's do the cannon shell damage for you, because I know you like those cannons. Okay. I need steel. There's not a single damn robot anywhere bringing me steel, and I don't know why, because I did have steel in the network.
So I guess we are using the logistics, like the requester chests and stuff. We're not going for the don't use that achievement.
Yeah. It just seems silly to me to...
Alright, because I just set up 2 requester chests to automate the... to basically do what I was doing in regards to the science.
No, I'm just trying to get... I used requesters and... Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and mute my phone because I thought it was already done. I don't use active providers, but I use passive providers.
Okay. I guess the difference between them is a active provider would sort of push its inventory into the network, where passives just, if they need something, they can come to that chest.
Yeah, actives force their stuff to go to storage.
Yeah.
Which, if you have centralized storage, can actually be quite good.
Yeah.
All right. So things that are not getting requester network is going to be the power plants. And I think that's it. Because the train station is going to need a full overhaul, and it actually is the one place where I use active provider chests. Of course, I'm waiting on frickin' steel. Let's see here. The steel belt is backed up on one side, so we might have a backup of steel in the furnace columns. We do. Not much of one, but a little bit. Okay. Why do I only have enough for this? I have enough to do one train station.
Do we have iron going into the network? Iron plates?
Iron plates, yes.
Alright.
I've got 300 on request and 300 on me, so it is working.
Okay. Just asking, because I set up a requester chest to get some more, to get the turrets actually being produced.
Gotcha.
Because, yeah, they're having copper or iron problems. Hey! Just saw a swarm of drones come dump iron into the requester chest, so it does work.
In fact,
And with
all of those sciences should be on requester chests as soon as we can.
yeah.
Although for right now, since we're not producing any of the other stuff required, I love it. They're paving the whole science area.
Yeah.
I don't have any more gates. Of course, I don't have any steel. By the way, the steel stopped coming because we ran out of coal.
Oh. Do we have the electric furnaces yet?
Now, wait a second. I took it off of logistics. That's why.
We do have electric furnaces, so we could overhaul all that, get rid of the coal for that.
Yeah. The furnace network is going to be probably my focus for next episode.
Okay.
I mean, I need to do the train stops first, but first I need to get steel sorted.
Okay.
But I can change this into a requester chest. And I can copy that to there. 100. Are you daft? There. Now, passive providers should be providing to the centrifuge.
Okay.
How much does he require at any given time? Where's the recipe? 10. That was probably overkill then. Let's try to have 100 there for him. All right. Trying to remember, there was a really efficient way to do the smelting. I don't remember what it was. Yes, it is this layout. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. To convert my iron layout into the smelting layout is going to take far, far less work than I thought. And once I get some steel, I can actually get more of the various chests that I need.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh,
Steel is just ridiculously slow right now. I really can't wait to get rid of all these belts.
Mm-hmm.
Mark them all for deconstruction. All right, now bunch of those active provider chests. Man, there's a lot of steel right there. And why am I carrying so much ammo? Other ammo, yeah. Not paying attention to where I'm running. Okay. Training station is down here. That's nerve-wracking. Okay. I must be outside of the network range. They've stopped bringing me things. Let's see, where do I want the network down here? Now I'm thinking if I use the center area of the train depot as storage, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And then we can start the smelting just north of it.
Okay.
Yes, I think that will work nicely. I just need drones. Let's see, don't they have a map thing for that? Yeah. Let's turn off pollution and turn on the logistics network. Oh, it's going to take a lot to cover this area. Okay. Let's get back inside the network so they'll bring me stuff. Steel belt is suddenly very, very dry.
Yeah.
Do we have any kind of limit on tank shells?
No.
I'm going to limit those to just one stack each.
Alright.
I'll give 3 stacks of tank shells. I think that'll be plenty. If I'm wrong, let me know. All right. So make you a passive provider and a requester. Hey, hey! Delivery service. Just got that achievement.
Yep.
It looks like we are actually out of green circuits in the network. That is impressive. We are out of them because we have not switched over to chests.
Yeah.
There's 2 sets of that. Yes, right here.
Oh, it's been kind of quiet this episode, but meh.
Where's my metal? This is rebuilt contents hold. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, I made those. Yeah.
Okay, enable, disable if whatever it is we're grabbing is greater than.
It's right over here.
Except I want you grabbing red circuits. So any surplus mining unit or red circuits is now going into the network.
Okay.
So our green circuits, which we now have 25,000 network.
Nice.
Why are we not getting belt here? Because we have a shortage of iron, of course.
I'd have a look at something. We are at our max for power, by the way.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Okay. What did I need to create more of those turbines? I did a ton of copper and a ton of iron gears. Copper's no problem. Right. Copper shouldn't be any problem. Why are we not getting copper? Why am I not getting copper, I should say? Iron gear wheels. All right. Let's do some bullet shooting speed.
Okay.
I'll give us something to do for a little while.
Thinking automation 3.
All right, if you want to switch it to that, that's fine. Oh, that is.
Ooh. Westers.
All right.
Furnace, assembly machine, electric engines.
Here we go. We have train coverage for.
This needs copper cables.
Which means. All right. So copper can now be offloaded directly to the logistics network.
Okay. Then I need processing units and speed modules.
And since this is acting as the center of this network, just put some storage there for right now.
Yeah, so that should all be fine.
Do not get run over by trains.
making level 1 machines?
We are not, actually. We've never automated that.
Alright.
So this area needs to get a revamp.
I'm gonna find somewhere to set that up. Now I need a...
It literally just picked those up and decided no.
Iron plates, gears, and that. So, oh, that's oops.
There. There's no logistics network coverage here, of course.
So we're within the green, or yeah, we're within the logistic network, okay. I almost kind of wish you could set priorities or something.
You can later on. Well, I mean, eventually we'll have enough robots it won't matter, but...
True. Because getting the materials to get these two assembling machine 2s I made going, with making assembling machine 1s, is just, yeah. Waiting for the bots.
Yeah, what does it need? Because right now, iron goes into the network at the end of its cycle, not the beginning.
That is one problem. We're getting some gear wheels. We're not having iron or circuits yet. All of which are needed.
Okay. So, before you set... Oh, actually, this is just a perfect setup for this. Leave a 3 space, so... Where are my assembly machines? I don't have any. Ironically, I'm out of gear. There was at one point a chest of gears over here. It's still here. There's a provider chest. Okay. So if you build them like this, so if that's your spacing, should be fine, but I would start with the basics.
Oh, I see what went wrong.
Oh, you can't put that there.
Oh.
Oh, actually, so what we actually want to do is we want to switch up to substations.
Yeah, substation would be great.
Man, I hope beacons are 3s.
Yeah.
That might need to be moved up or down depending on the beacon situation, but I was fairly certain that the beacons were 3x3. Roboport. Okay, and then I have requester's chest. I don't have any passives.
To rip out some of these. Okay. But it would be chaotic to freaking set that up the way I would have done.
So that will make those, and then you can make the circuits and so forth and so on.
Okay.
And to just help out with the automation of all things. There.
All right.
And there's another substation up there.
Okay.
I would start, though, at the lowest tier nation, whereas I am going to go to the furnaces.
Okay.
I think over here. Oh, you expanded our cement making.
Yes, that was one thing I did do.
Nice.
Yeah. I think
And
they're
speed
all
moduled all of it.
Yeah.
We can request walls now. One thing that you might want to do with some of these, the output ones,
Yeah.
is like if you click on it and you click logistics network, you can connect it. And then like with this one, you can say, okay, if those are less than, I don't know, 100. And now those won't build, they won't output assembly machine ones until, unless we're less than 100 of them.
All
So
right.
it'll build them, it just won't output them into the network.
Okay.
I'll do something similar with this because
Kind of had having the water set up the way I did. I kind of did consider for outputs with these two machines I added, so I just threw in long inserters since they can reach over the pipe.
yeah. No, I like that. I think it's great.
Yeah.
We're also getting a lot of that concrete in. In fact, it looks like the concrete is finally finished.
Yeah, I think the concrete job is completely done, so I might go lay out a bunch more.
I just did that. It's mostly going to be the center area that we're... Oh, look at them. They're pulling up the bricks and they're laying down the concrete. Currently, they have no place to store anything, though. I have enough materials to make 20 storage chests. Okay, so we should be able to do something like this for storage. It's going to drive me nuts that that was just one off. There.
Okay.
Now, if it needs to store anything in this area, I figured we just use that for the center column production factory. That way, when they pull up the bricks, they can put them in there.
Okay.
It'll take a whole lot less time to do this. Nope, they're still gonna go where the fuck they want.
There are bricks in a storage chest up by the science.
Yeah,
so I think they're...
put. Haha, see, I put one brick in there, and they're like, "Oh, bricks go here."
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, because...
So it is actually 36 minutes, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
And again, I'm out of frickin' steel. And we're just not producing enough, so it's time to upgrade all things.
The furnaces making some of the steel going into the network are out of coal. So we may as well upgrade them.
Yeah, I upgraded them a little bit, but I didn't do much.
Didn't upgrade them to the electric.
So, as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channels for more daily videos, and we will see you next time.
Bye.